Hello everyone, it's Nady, and today we'll be testing out the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation Stick. As you beautiful people know, this is about the products, not the people behind them. Any tiff you may have with them, please cast it away because this is a channel of positive energy, okay? Thank you. Oh my divine little dewdrops, how you doing today? I hope wherever you're at in the world you are having a spectacular day so far. I myself am doing wonderful. I'm actually trying a few different products today from this brand. It's been a while since I've tried things from them, mainly because I don't like when brands steal other people's shit, but a lot of people asked me to try this, and so I went ahead and ordered it. I will say though, I'm not exactly positive on the shade. I did use Sephora's shade finder, but it gave me the shade Butter Pecan, which I think might be a little bit too deep for me. And when has a color ever actually matched me? So are we surprised? Not in the least. But other than the fact that this is from Huda Beauty and it's a stick, I don't know anything about this. Okay, so online this does retail for $39. That does seem a bit pricey, but if it's a good foundation and you don't have to use a shit ton, maybe this could last you a while and it might be worth it. I found that a lot of drugstore stick foundations like ColourPop have been really good, sometimes even better than these more expensive brands. But once in a very great while, I'll find a more expensive one that actually is worth the price. So maybe that'll be this today. Ooh, this has 4.7 out of 5 stars. That makes me even more hopeful. Let's go ahead and read the reviews. The lowest review says, clings to texture. Oh god, that scares the fuck out of me. I have texture in the most random ass places. They say they have oily skin and somehow this foundation made them look very dry. Oh god, I also have kind of dry skin too, but I have been moisturizing lately, so hopefully we're good. Confused by all the high ratings, this clung to all of my dry patches. If you're looking for medium to full coverage, this is definitely not it. I'm pretty sure it says light medium coverage right here. Oh wait, but then it says for full coverage, swipe foundation directly on a dense flat brush and apply to the face. I mean, for this review, I'm probably gonna start with the light medium coverage and then try to build it. This formula is very sheer. The color matcher sucks. Please get your act together. Okay, I can vouch for that shit. Pretty much every negative review on here is saying that it adds so much texture, it enlarges your pores, and it really does not look good on your skin. But this has so many good reviews, so let's see if any of the high reviews have any tips. Smooth like butter and very buildable. Glides on and stays on all day. Great formula. Okay, so nobody's really giving me a tip, but it sounds like the people who love it fucking love it, and the people who hate it want to throw this shit right in the trash, so let's go ahead and try it. The website says this is a lightweight foundation that glides on easily, providing customizable coverage with a natural looking skin-like finish. You can get full to light coverage with it, and they say it's perfect for normal dry combination and oily skin, which I kind of have to call bullshit on because there is nary a foundation that really works for all of those. But it's fragrance free, it's transfer proof, it's waterproof, humidity and sweat resistant, the formula melts onto skin, blah 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 blah. It has very cute packaging, typical to the Huda Beauty products. I do however wish this was a little bit more secure. It's not like it's loose or anything, but I feel like this could still come off if you put it in your bag. Like for $40, we deserve like a magnetic closure here. And let's see how much product we actually get in here. Okay, so that's a decent amount. It's like 3/4 of the way full, and it really doesn't have any smell. Oh my god, this is gonna be very deep on me. I apologize. I really thought this was gonna be a great match when Sephora showed it to me, but we'll see. And this is a silicone and oil-based foundation, so I'm gonna go in with a nice silicone-y smooth primer. Today I think I'm gonna mix a few drops of the Laura Mercier foundation primer with the No Pore Bloom primer by Touch in Soul. I really do want to give this shit the best chance possible. That's only fair, and these two primers are my favorite right now, so why not mix them? And if you do have a silicone allergy, probably best to stay away from this foundation because it is dimethicone based. And I'm seeing in the ingredient list that there is titanium dioxide in it, which often causes flashbacks. So if you're using this for photography or like going to a wedding or something where there's going to be flash, you might want to reconsider or at least do a flash test first. But the directions say that if you want medium coverage, you should apply it directly to your skin. And if you want more full coverage, you should apply it directly to the brush, which doesn't really make sense to me. I feel like that's kind of backwards, but whatever. Let's go ahead and try this. Wait, I need a fucking mirror. Got one. All right, here we go. My god, that's dirty. All I see is one big smudge looking back at me. All right, here we go. Oh god, that color is so not mine. Oh shit. Ooh, but already it's kind of like breaking off a little bit. Ooh. So we are just gonna be extremely sun-kissed today. Wow, that is not good. I am sorry in advance for this. They suggested we buff it out with a brush, so let's go ahead and do just that. Oh, my brush smells like eggs. Ooh, but terrible color match aside, this blends out to be beautiful. And it does really have decent coverage. Oh my God. This is like so embarrassing. Like, we've had really bad color matches before, but this is something entirely different. I don't even know how we're gonna fix this. But it's the only shade I ordered because according to Sephora, this was supposed to be perfect. Oh my God. I look like I got spray tanned. And I apologize to anybody whose skin color this actually is. Like, I'm not making fun of you, but like against my skin color, it's just like, no. However, I will say though, this foundation looks beautiful on my skin. I'm actually scared to put a second layer on because it'll make things even more obvious. I had to film something after this with this foundation on and I'm not doing that now. It is a little bit drying. Like, I can see a bit of texture on my cheeks. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but around this area where my pores are slightly enlarged and this area where I do tend to have dryness, like my T-zone, it doesn't look the best, but everywhere else, it does look great. Ooh, but you know what? Now that it's like drying down on my skin, this is hella cakey. And I know I did add quite a bit, but they said it was supposed to be buildable, and I don't think this is full coverage, so I almost feel like we should be able to build it up even more, but comfort-wise, it feels good on the skin. It's just a bit dry. What do we think? Yes? No? If we can ignore the color, I don't mind this foundation. However, there are foundations that are similar in price that I think do way better and look better on my skin. And knowing that my skin is somewhat on the dry side, maybe this would be an oilier person's dream, but I've really been moisturizing a lot lately and doing like masks and really plumping up my skin, and so for this to still be dry and look like this, that's a little bit disheartening. Oh God, do I even bother going in with concealer and everything? Okay, yes, I'm just going to. So let's go in with the Hourglass concealer. Hopefully that'll make me look a little bit more natural. Yeah, fucking right. But I do really want to see if this at all disrupts the foundation that's underneath it. So I'm just gonna gently buff it out with a nice fluffy brush. Maybe once I have this on and I'm highlighted and all that shit, it'll look a little bit better. Oh, but that fucking foundation, the more it dries, like the drier it actually gets. And it turned my forehead into like a cavernous shit show. Like, I did not even know I had wrinkles up there like that. But it's creeping into fucking every little nook and cranny. But once I apply that concealer and get it blended out, I do think this looks quite a bit better. That just added like a touch of moisture that this needed. And the color, though it is still very, very different, it's workable, I think. I don't know, you're able to see a little bit better than I am. What do you think? Does it look good? Does it look cakey? Does it look terrible? Should I just return it right now? I mean, of course I'm going to return it, but maybe I'll exchange it. I'm kind of curious to see how this will wear because I did see peppered in between the reviews that after an hour or so, this just kind of fades off and melts. But one thing that I do really like about this foundation is that it doesn't feel as though I need to set it with anything. Like, it feels stuck in place. Oh, no, wait, maybe I do need to set it because it does just kind of like rub off of the skin. So under my eyes and all over the rest of my face, I'm gonna dust on some Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, which now that my face is powdered, it does kind of feel the same. I don't know that this powder necessarily helped, but I certainly don't think it hindered it. So here is what we look like. It does feel really good, and I think once it's set and all the other products are on my face, it's gonna look even better. Yes, it is still really, really dry around this area, and I do think it would lift up very, very easily. That could be the primer, I don't know. But on camera, I think this shit looks really, really good, like color choice aside. But is this something that I'd be comfortable wearing out in public? For me, no. It just does look a little bit too textured and kind of on the dusty, cakey side. But I do really want to do a wear time test with this, so I'm probably gonna end up filming my other video. If I come on with two different eye looks, don't be that surprised. But as my oils come out, I want to see how this wears throughout the day, so I will see you in just a second. Hello, babies. I told you I'd be back with two different looks, and here we are. Oh my God, my eyelash keeps coming off. It is time to peel this mask off. But if I'm being completely honest, the more that I wear this, the more that I like this. I think mostly because I added the contour, the bronzer, the blush, and it just kind of works. Like, the color is still obviously off, but if we ignore that and just look at how it looks on my skin, like, it's staying into place. It feels like a second skin. None is coming off, even if I rub it. Wait, no, I take that back. A little bit came off, but really not that much. I think if you were to go in a little bit more light-handed than I went in, this would look really, really good. I thought before that this was more at like the medium coverage spectrum, but this is definitely on the fuller coverage side. And so if you're the kind of person that just wants a little bit of coverage, I do think this would look good, and it probably wouldn't look cakey like it does on my skin. But the dryness, It's still there, it's just not quite as noticeable. Like, what do you think? How does it look? Yes? No? Bad? Terrible? Should I go wash it off and throw it away? I do think on camera it doesn't look that bad. Make sure you switch up to like 4K and then we can really see it. I kind of wonder how this would look maybe mixed with even like a face oil or something, or maybe combined with my all-time favorite Dior Backstage, but then I mean you're getting really fucking pricey with your foundations. So do I like it? I don't necessarily dislike it, but do I think you could get better for cheaper? Fuck yes. It's kind of like a drier version of what I said before, which was like the ColourPop stick. I think this adheres a little bit better than that does, but still the same kind of coverage. But I don't dislike this foundation. Like, this shit would be good to highlight and contour with. But again, if you have any kind of dryness or texture to your skin, you gotta go in very minimally. Otherwise, your face is just gonna look like a big old walking ass cake, and nobody wants that. But it did play very, very nicely with those other products. This would probably be great to use if you use like cream blushes, especially if they help add moisture to the skin. Like, this could use all the moisture that you can give. But I do like it. Is it a product that I'd return and grab my new shade in? I don't know about that. I do think that there's so many better foundations that are just a bit more affordable. But also, oh, I do kind of like it. Just that odd texture that it gives me. Like, it bunches up in the weirdest places. Like when somebody's had plastic surgery and you can tell where they tightened the skin, that's almost what it does around my nose area. Kind of like aging your skin, and nobody does want to look older, but like from a distance, it looks nice and airbrushed, doesn't it? But is this the worst foundation we've tried on this channel? Fuck no, I mean, except for the color match. That is offensively awful. But quality-wise, it was decent, just not the greatest. Like, from here, it doesn't look bad. So anyways, there you go. Thank you so much for being here. I love having you. And if you'd like to support me and my channel a little bit more, please feel free to join me over on Patreon. It's patreon.com/poplux. There you get videos a day early, you get Patreon-only content, plus best part, it is cheap, fun, and fancy just like me. And like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which does change from black to white, is available at thepoplux.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialnady, and you can follow me online at thepoplux.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye!